Was really good. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic on that boxing grind, you dig? And, light day yesterday, but early morning grind Friday morning. And I feel like talking some boxing, few boxing videos. Going to come at y'all real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. Speaking on Deontay Wilder being a man in his word so far. And says he want to fight Luis Ortiz still. We remember him, signing to fight Luis Ortiz. Ortiz not showing up to the press conference. Wilder saying that he was trying to flush the PEDs out of his system. And that's why he didn't show up to the press conference. Ortiz told him he couldn't get a flight out. Wilder said he had people everywhere and knew the situation, knew what it was before people knew what it was itself. So, said he still wanted to fight Luis Ortiz on a November 4th date, even if he failed the PEDs, whatever. WBC wanted to be safe and look out for Deontay Wilder's health and well-being by making sure Luis Ortiz's story checked out. And unlike the WBA, they didn't have a knee-jerk reaction to Luis Ortiz's story about his PED issue. They said now they want to see if he's healthy enough to fight after saying he had blood pressure issues, which I still don't believe, and I'm not that gullible. But it is what it is. The WBC gave Luis Ortiz another shot at his boxing life, and it could have been over. It looks like the WBA shut the door on him, suspended for a year. But WBC has a standard, and I understand if, they going to enforce this VADA and they going to keep giving dual second chances based on BS excuses like Luis Nuri and now Luis Ortiz. What's the point of having VADA random drug testing if you're going to let these cheaters slide through the gaps, in my opinion? I don't buy those PED stories at all. But, it is what it is. And, Wilder now, being a man of his word, said he would like to fight Luis Ortiz. He said he still want to fight Luis Ortiz and punish him for trying to cheat and use PEDs. And, that's still an electric fight. Now with Charles Martin and Dominic Brazil in negotiations and supposed to fight. Now it looks like Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua might fight. Now it looks like Jarrell Baby Miller and Dylan White trying to fight. And Dylan White is blocking people on Twitter, from what I understand, or one of the social media sites for asking him to fight Jarrell Baby Miller. So them two might tangle. And that leaves Wilder with not too many choices. And Ortiz is really the only choice that he can't fight right now. He's open to fighting him. He want to punish him for cheating. And Ortiz is a repetitive cheater. It's a good fight. It's still a fight that we want to see. It's a fight that I was picking Luis Ortiz in, but Ortiz is actually very inactive. You know what I'm saying? And, he ain't fought in a long time, man. So, he looking for a big payday as well. I'm not, one to give cheaters third, fourth, and fifth chances, but this would be Ortiz's third chance, and third time's the charge, three strikes you out. Which one is going to be for Luis Ortiz, we don't know. But at the end of the day, Wilder still, being a man of his word and want to square up with Luis Ortiz and prove that he the best. At the end of the day, he beat Ortiz. He's not going to get credit. People will say he was off the PEDs. He had a long layoff away from the sport of boxing. And, it is what it is. He ain't going to get full credit for beating Luis Ortiz, man, and we all know that. But at the end of the day, man, he still want to be a man of his word. He still want to show that he's a legitimate champion, which he tried to show several times. And, at the end of the day, they still going to take credit away from Wilder if he beats Luis Ortiz at this point. He's a guy that's just not going to get the credit. He go in there and knock Luis Ortiz out with one punch, and then knock Anthony Joshua out with one punch. And he's not going to get the credit. People going to say it was luck. He's just a guy that people don't like. People don't gravitate towards. People, may appreciate him after his boxing life has been complete. Same thing for Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather was coming up, a lot of people was cheering and liking Floyd Mayweather. It wasn't the point that he changed his persona and made the money persona and became cocky. That was part of it. That wasn't the point. The point is people can't stand people who's great, who's doing greatness, that they can't help it. Anytime you're great, you're going to get haters. Michael Jordan had haters. Muhammad Ali had haters. LeBron James got haters. Anytime you're so good that people want to see you lose, you're going to have haters. So I'm not saying Deontay Wilder is at that status yet, but if he does that, beat Joshua, beat Ortiz, and Parker and all those back-to-back and reign supreme over the heavyweight division by some miracle, then, then that's going to be the case. He's going to be in the same breath. He's not the lovable champion, and not a lot of Americans is. But at the end of the day, that's what you endure. That's what you take on, and you charge it to the game, man. You go out there and try to be great. We gone.